Today, Precarious plays
Deus Ex, Human Revolution. So I think that I'll get caught less once I can turn invisible. Okay, when I say it, I mean, yeah, sure, laugh it up, but yeah, it is harder.
Yeah, that is true.
It's harder to see someone when you can't see them. That's true. Now, we are very close, I think, directly in front of, and a nice autosave, thanks game, the hostage situation.
Okay. Something's on fire. Good. This is good, right?
Now, how do you want to handle this? In a meta-narrative sense. Do you want to do one and done? Whatever happens, that's wherever the cards and maybe corpses fall, that's where they lay.
3 tries.
3 tries.
To save as many people as possible.
Okay, there are only 2 on the line, I think. And I think one of them might, unless, actually, I guess they could both die. Ooh. Hold on. I'll read the most relevant part right now. So the artificial muscles that power most augmentations, they are known as EAP. The principal material. It's an electroactive polymer. Mm-hmm. And that is the basis of the greater than real-world advancement in this field. Mm-hmm. And they were developed at Darrow Industries, which is an important company. Okay. Now, pay close attention to this guy, because we don't have the social enhancer, so it's all going to be about your ability to deduce.
What is Brainy doing?
Right.
I don't want to hurt you. You're a civilian. But I will if you don't give me a choice.
If you didn't want to hurt anyone, you should have stayed home tonight.
Oh, look! Serif's attack dog! You're here to clean up before the police bust in?
He thinks we're breaking the law.
Shut up! All you body polluters break laws. You're all the same.
You're gonna have a hard time convincing people you're any different once they hear you had an AUG on your team.
Mm-hmm.
What?
I found your attack dog in the factoring labs, trying to cut through security with his implanted hackware.
Nice try, Cholo. But I would never let one of you freaks on my crew. Ah! Back off, Hanser. I got business to take care of, understand? If what you say is true, and I'm not saying it is, you hear? But I gotta check things out.
He was augmented
We're leaving.
at one point in his life. That's why he wears the eye patch. He used to have an artificial eye.
I would probably let Zeke go.
That does not work. That does not, I'll tell you that I don't think that works, because he takes Josie out the door with him.
Okay.
And then the police shoot her, and he gets away anyway.
Okay.
So, sorry to spoil it. Sorry to spoil your choose.
But that's fine in this case.
And I don't think I have the skills and equipment to fight him and have it end well for... Maybe, it'll just be a roulette who dies. It could be us.
Yeah, well, I would rather... Josie is the person that I care about right now.
You know I can't let you go with her.
Stand down, Hanser. I told you, stand down or this bitch is dead.
Bullshit. You're bigger than that. You don't kill civilians.
Damn right. I'm a decorated vet, and I won't be jerked around. I need to find out who's behind this, and right now the boss lady's my only ticket out of here.
Listen to me. Whatever's going on, it's big. You've got a better chance of getting to the bottom of it if you work with me. But I can't do a thing until you let her go.
Yeah.
Are you stupid? I don't work with AUGs.
He was thinking
God,
about
you
it,
must think
though.
I'm some kind
Yeah.
of moron. And who can blame you? Because it's exactly what it must look like to everyone right now. Trapped in here by the cops, and my only option is to take a hostage. How screwed up is that?
It's pretty screwed up, man. Empathize.
You're doing better than you think. You're still standing, and that's more than the hacker was expecting. You said you're a vet, so I know you've got the balls to handle this. You don't need the civilian to get you out of here.
You got a good point there.
Okay.
Still.
But still,
Exploit my advantage. And as long as I hold on to this lady here, you and the cops will be way too scared to come near me. Face it. You got outmaneuvered.
me and the cops don't care about this person.
I think that's true. We try to reason with him,
Yeah.
or we could try to humble him. Hostage is my only priority, and that goes
That's
double.
a lie.
Yeah, that's a lie.
The cops will be looking after
I'm not
civilians.
lying to this
They're
guy
too
because he's
busy
not lying to me.
But if something happens to her, you will get their attention. Their priorities will shift, and all you'll accomplish is getting yourself killed.
I know all that, damn it.
Well then, let her go.
Blowing up all around me. My brother's at risk. All because of what that traitor did to us tonight. I've got to fix it, but I can't when I'm stuck in here
Damn
with
it.
you.
Fine. Humble then.
You think so?
Well, do the options change? Like, do the empathize?
Got more honor than the man who betrayed you.
Yes. No, absolutely empathize.
So I have a problem with this one where it feels like it's really tricky because they all have.
Nothing
Oh,
else to
what?
say.
Okay.
No, I got something to say. Okay, empathize, right?
Yeah, that's
You've got
my
more honor than
instinct.
The man who betrayed you. You're not gonna let your brother down like this. The hacker was expecting civilians to be in the
That
battle
all of
tonight.
those covered roughly the same ground, just in different tones.
And force
Yeah.
the cops to silence you permanently.
Well, he responded best to
smarter than he
empathy
is.
the last time.
Ugh, it's so obvious.
Ah,
Can't believe I didn't see it till now. He thinks he can just lead me to my death? Think again, cabron. Get out of here.
you did it! Good chooses, man.
I did
I'm
what
good
you
with,
wanted.
well,
Let me go.
I'm good
got
with
plenty of
reasonable
tools.
people in video games that
I'm
aren't
interested in finding
just
out who's
worked
really
up
behind
over
this as you
everything.
do, cabron.
Yeah, well, maybe I'll owe you one. But I promise you this. Someone's gonna pay.
That's fine. Don't let the cops shoot you on your way out. Be careful, man. Good job.
Whoa,
What's happening? What's your situation? Adam?
good. A
Sanders
good
is
one.
boss. But I'm pretty sure he's just a dupe. Somebody else set this up.
Damn it. Okay, I want you back here now. The admin building has a rooftop terrace. Meet Farida on it.
Copy. Jensen out.
Okay, now I was super worried about doing that one because, oops. What I'm gonna do right now. So, just for the purposes of easing gameplay, I'm going to unlock the social enhancer first, just because I've never unlocked it first,
Oh,
right?
yeah.
And I want it to be available as soon as possible because I feel like I can get by without some of the other powers. And you said you don't really. This is not your focus, right?
Right.
Like power choice and stuff.
No, not really.
Those are not chooses you.
I don't really. I think that you, having played this, are probably going to make a better decision than me, and I don't want to spend time considering things just to have you check my work. It sounds boring.
Well, I think that probably the best decision is really probably like the stealth field and then something that opens up new paths.
Yeah.
Do I wanna... I don't think we get to come back here, so let me save our great success.
Great success.
I'm super stoked because I find those to be very finicky if you don't have... the Casey.
I think that I don't know. I'll have to see how I do. You know?
Well, now we have the Casey, so now we can just...
No, we can just breeze through. What does Casey do again?
It'll be easier to explain whenever it's
comes
on
up.
screen. Yeah, it creates like a HUD, and it provides like a personality profile and some suggestions as to how to guide the conversation.
I think that might be something that I might skip, you know? But I don't know how good... What?
He's from the Nigerian Chambers of Commerce and Industry, and
Oh, Jesus.
47,500,000 credits into your accounts.
But you have to pay them.
The transfer is risk-free on both sides. That's great. Your banker's name, telephone, account, and fax. Sure, fax numbers.
Yeah, this is old.
No, yeah, now it's now I know that it's a lie because I don't think anybody would be using a fax if they could avoid it at this point.
Right.
Let's see what Josie has to say.
I'm fine. Just a little shaken up, but what about the other hostages? My husband was with them in one of the assembly labs, and I overheard talk about a bomb.
Don't worry, they're safe.
Handled.
Oh, thank
We're
God.
good.
When those men surprised us, Mr. Jensen, they should not have been able to get in. With the typhoon being moved in and all, I double-checked the protocols myself.
Yeah, I expect Pritchard's doing the same thing right now. Stay here.
Hmm.
DPD will want to question you. But you and your husband should be reunited soon.
Thank you, Mr. Jensen. You're a hero.
Very briefly, I'd like to mention the morality of dodging things.
Yeah?
So we just sidestepped a fair number of enemies throughout the facility. Do you think that that might have been a mistake morally? Because these guys
have guns that shoot and kill.
Yeah, which actually kind of bugs me now that I think about it. That is definitely the lethal
Why
shotgun.
wouldn't they have just like an excellent tranquilizer?
Well, you know what's funny about that? Whenever we go to the police department, and I think that's the assault rifle, and I think that that's the shotgun. They do, but these guys don't.
Do you think that Seraph paid for that?
No, because I think that Seraph was, he didn't want them here. I think that if he had everything exactly the way he wanted it, these people never would have been alerted, and Adam would have been sent in exclusively. But I think that this is probably a good place to pause for a minute. Anyway, all those people we didn't knock out may have just been shot by the police.
Yeah.
If we didn't knock them out and they were still perceived as a threat, these guys seem a little trigger happy.